small-time group just trying to make a difference. But we go on not only to rock the nursing homes and VFWs of Suffolk County, but also pull off the craziest Christmas shows any Long Island school had ever seen.
I would have to go with Controlled Chaos.
Chaos is the most beautiful meaning of the word. At the end, it's a little tough cleaning up, especially like you said, when he makes it snow, and when you hands.
After putting out a hit album, their ride was meteoric. High School Auditorium for one huge night a year.
It's a cross between slapstick comedy and like maybe the Marx Brothers and the most corniest thing you can think of.
Yeah, we've got with my work that people don't want to be here for 5 hours. 3 hours is a little tough, but work can keep you for 5, 6, 7 hours.
25 years later, now they're back for one more night. This is the Singing Santas, the story behind the music. The Singing Santa started back in 1981. The hard rock era of the 70s. Founding member Mr. Bonomi was going to college in Oneonta, New York. After Bonomi left the university and headed into the world of teaching, he took the idea of the Singing Santas with him.
I finally pitched it to the Rocky Point kids. I guess that was the 88, I guess, 88. And Mr. Rollins was an original, he played the saxophone and a mullet. And we drive around, and we go to different hospitals and sing and do our thing. And then I thought it would be a good idea if we all went into the city and with no permission slips, and everyone met at the Port Jefferson train station, and we all went into the city and sang at the Christmas tree just like my friends and I did. And after that, they gave me a chaperone.
Then one night, I don't know the stage yet.
Dr. Galvin, the building principal, said, hey, parents have been calling, they want to see the Singing Santas, what the kids are involved in. So I said, well, I don't know, I can do a half hour. Come up, I'll sing for about a half hour, and he kind of gave me like a frowny face and goes, do you think you could really, entertain them for a half hour? Because why don't you, put a skit or something in there? He said, oh, you don't know me very well, do you? Well, all right.
5,000 miles and I would fly 5,000.
Right then and there, the Singing Santas had no idea that they'd be climbing a rocket, launching them from small-time caroling obscurity into the Christmas music stratosphere. Along the way, though, Bonomi would get help from volunteers and teachers who would become full members of the group.
Maria Doesn't Eddie did it before me, and she kind of, when I first started working here, she basically trained me to be his assistant when she retired.
I've been with work since the start, 1986. I was also part of the first show. And I've been involved with it in one aspect or another for the duration of the program.
Some years ago, probably about 12 years ago. I heard about a guy who was interested in, he was doing this show, and I had no idea what it was about. And I wound up hunting him down. And I went into his classroom and I said, hi, Mr. Bonomi, I'm Mike Conlon, and I'm interested in maybe helping you out with the show that you do. And he scratches his head and he looks at me, he looks behind me, and he looks at me and he says, who sent you here?
1998 was the first year I participated in the Singing Santas with him.
1998. Now, did you have more hair than no?
Yes, I did have more hair. However, though, working with Mr. Bonomi all these years, look what it's done to my head. Look what he has done to me. Not only have I lost it, it's changing, and I need this picture in the background with a hat on to give myself dignity. That's what Mr. Bonomi has done to me.
In the beginning, the spotlight also came with critics who questioned how well these Singing Santas could really even sing.
And one of the articles was on the Singing Santas, and they called us the Screaming Santas. And there was a big to-do. The administration was mad that these kids did these papers. Based on my story that they did on the screen, I just thought that was good journalism.
In order to be in the Singing Santas, you have one requirement, and that is a pulse. After that, what comes out, any type of noise, he will change it into a lyric. He'll make a laugh like the classic.
And now Bonomi found himself the leader of a band with virtually no real singing training whatsoever.
When I think of Bonomi's singing, I would say but it doesn't have quite the same depth of tenor. So I would go with a deeper tomcat being swung by its tail.
Singing, we're singing out. I mean, honestly, the only person you wouldn't want singing besides him would be me.
It depends on the song. I do have to say.
God awful. No talent. I don't know how he's pulled it off for 25 years. But somehow he seems to make it work.
I mean, we have talented students that can sing, but really you don't have to be able to sing.
Or whatever the frontman lacked in singing skills, he always made up for in Jingle Bell playing.
Jingle Bells actually, I definitely step back. He's a master at that. The Jingle Bells are beyond anybody's ability other than his. He's a master at those. Tone, strikes, rhythm.
The Hall of Fame, if it was for the bell, and his rolling polies and his corn pop pipe, it's outstanding. Not only does he have one set of bells, but he's lost so many over the years, he now has 3 sets of bells. It's impressive.
But could they keep the success alive with an ever-revolving cast of students and singers?
We used to sell out. And like I told you yesterday, we used to resell the tickets, which probably wasn't a good thing to do, but it was like people standing everywhere.
I remember when we used to have 3 festivals, the kids were over 200 kids in there. But I also remember a few years ago where we barely had 60 kids.
The Singing Santas, a group that conquered the realm of Christmas music, maintained generations of chart-topping success, and did things unlike any rock band that came before them.
I mean, Bonomi, it's just him. It's him. I don't even know. Just the way it makes you feel.
It has been a wonderful experience, as well as the child that doesn't get picked up until an hour later after the show is over, waiting with Mr. Bonomi. It's been a wonderful treat.
The story of the Singing Santas is a wild tale of holiday magic, a recipe that no one else but Brooke Bonomi himself could have pieced together, making the world a better place in the process, blazing a trail bright enough to leave behind a legacy that could very well last until the end of time.
AI, absolutely something that will be remembered for many, many years. I think that is one thing that will always hold true. It will be truly missed.
Oh, I already know what the audience remembers the most. I heard it so often. Is the sheer joy of the kids singing when they see the kids bouncing around and just so filled with joy and just they're just having a great time.
But I will say, what he has done in 25 years, you cannot replace it. It's just been one heck of a ride.
The popular kids and the not so popular kids and everyone together up on stage next to each other singing joyously, all for common humanity and good, and that is really the essence of the Christmas spirit, and the Singing Santas is just a magnificent time.
Yeah.